Scarlet and Violet are finally here, and when a new game releases, it's exciting being enveloped in a new region of Pokemon filled with new characters, new Pokemon to catch, and new stories to tell. It may be a little daunting at times, but that's what we're here for. Today we're going to count down the top 10 best new Pokemon you should use in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. These Pokemon will be vital to your team, helping you progress through the story and sweeping through any challenges that may come your way. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to keep you up to date on all Pokemon tips and tricks. With the new games out, we have a lot in store to talk about, so be sure to tune in. Starting with number 10, an early game Pokemon that many have probably caught already. That is the Pawmi line. Pawmi is the new Pika clone, but Pawmi is a little special because it's the first Pika clone that evolves. Pawmi has 2 evolution stages, becoming an electric fighting type. Pawmi evolves into Pawmo at level 18, and then into Pawmot after it's walked 1,000 steps and Let's Go while leveling up. Electric is already a great type to have due to its effectiveness against water and flying types, but it also has great coverage with its fighting type and other moves it can be taught. This is the first electric fighting type in the game, boasting a high attack and speed stat, being able to one-hit KO most Pokemon. It's got the ability Volt Absorb, which makes it immune to opposing electric type moves, and has one of the most broken moves introduced into this generation, Revival Blessing. This is the first move introduced to have the effect of reviving a party Pokemon that has fainted. This is a real game changer for Nuzlocke challenges, as normally you won't be able to revive fainted Pokemon. But with Revival Blessing, it creates a gray area in the rules. Other than its new move, Pawmot will be a big help in the mid-game, as it will be effective against the Sky Titan, the Water, and normal gyms, making the mid-game a breeze. Number 9, next on the list we have Clodsire, the evolution of Paldean Wooper. Clodsire boasts a high HP stat and special defense while being able to pack a punch. Its typing gives it a unique advantage against multiple gyms, Titans, and Team Star bases. Clodsire is an effective defensive wall that can be used as a pivot Pokemon while switching out its abilities, such as Water Absorb, making it immune to water types, one of its weaknesses, and Poison Point, poisoning any physical attacker. Other than being a viable wall and pivot Pokemon, it just looks so derpy. You have to have it on your team. It's on mine. Number 8. A fan favorite since their reveal. Armarouge and Ceruledge are must-haves on your team. Charcadet can be found early on in the game and is one of the more effective fire types available in the game. They both boast high attack and special attack stats respectively, as well as some bulk to them. The armor isn't just for show, it seems. Their psychic and ghost typings also give it some added coverage and resistances, especially Ceruledge ghost typing. Ceruledge even has its signature move Bitter Blade, which is able to heal its health after attacking. Armarouge doesn't have a similar move, which is why it's inferior. But we may talk about it some more when we talk about competitive viable Pokemon. These 2 Pokemon are a huge help in the early game against the bug and grass gyms, as well as late game against most of the gyms and Team Star bases. Number 7. My personal favorite. This Pokemon speaks for itself with its massive hammer. Tinkaton already has one of the strongest type combinations in the game, allowing it to be resistant to half of the types and immune to 2 others. Tinkaton may not have strong stats, but it's got bulk and the special defense and speed. Its signature move, Gigaton Hammer, has a base power of 160, which is way too powerful for when it evolves at level 38. Fairy is always an important type to have on a team due to its resistances, strengths, and coverage. Be sure to include Tinkaton on your team as you won't regret it. Number 6. Your amigo, Flamigo. The first Flamingo Pokemon introduced, and they just copy and pasted an actual Flamingo and called it a day. Well, gotta cut corners somehow. With designs out of the way, its flying and fighting type gives it a unique advantage in the early game against the bug and grass type gyms, making you progress to the mid game quickly and efficiently. Flamigo is fast and strong, able to quickly take care of business with its array of different moves. Flamigo will continue to help out in the late game against the normal and ice gym, as well as the fighting Team Star base. Even with some TM use, it has a wide range of water moves it can learn on top of it already decent array of moves it can learn. Number 5. One of the better water types introduced, Palafin. Palafin isn't nothing special, but with its unique ability, 0 to Hero, it transforms into its hero state, granting its stat equivalent to a legendary. The fact that you can have a Pokemon with legendary stats before the post-game speaks for itself. Although you must be playing it in multiplayer to evolve Finizen into Palafin, it still acts as a great water type that can help in many situations through the story. Number 4 is Cyclizar. Having a dragon type on your team is always a good idea, but dragon types are made readily available until the late game, except for Cyclizar. Cyclizar can be found pretty early in the game, allowing you to have a pretty strong normal dragon type before your 3rd gym badge. Cyclizar is one of the faster Pokemon you can acquire in the game, and with its moveset you're able to outspeed and outpower most trainers, even having the ability Shed Skin, allowing it to heal itself of any status conditions. This one is a must-have if you have room in your party. Number 3. A popular Pokemon makes its return with an evolution, Farigiraf, making the list with its sheer power and bulk. Farigiraf already has a great type coverage with Psychic and Normal type, as well as its impressive 120 base HP stat. But it also packs a punch with both a viable special and physical attack stat. Farigiraf can be obtained mid-game by evolving Girafarig by teaching it Twin Beam. Farigiraf will help with many challenges in the mid to late game, as well as have some cool abilities allowing it to consume berries twice, or have an immunity to grass with its hidden ability Sap Sipper. And for number 2, your starter Pokemon. Sure, it's a bit cheesy to include all 3 of them in one tier, but all 3 starters are quite viable in the game. Quaquaval is a beast of a water type, including having a fighting type as its secondary type. It's fast and strong with its signature move Aqua Step, increasing its speed. Skeledirge is great early game, as well as having a ghost typing, making it a beast late game. And then there's Meowscarada, who has its unique attack Flower Trick, which is a move that never misses and always lands a crit. Like, what is not to love about that? All 3 starters are quite viable in the game, and it's really all about preference on which one you want to choose as your partner Pokemon at the beginning of the game. So please, let us know in the comments who you picked as your starter. Lastly, number 1. I'm sure this doesn't come as a shocker, but the number 1 spot goes to Annihilate, the new evolution of Primeape, a fighting type that gains the Ghost type. Annihilate has some crazy stats, making it fast, strong, and bulky. It's given some resistances thanks to its Ghost type, as well as its long list of viable moves it can use. Annihilate can be acquired early into the mid-game after Primeape uses Rage Fist 20 times in battle. There honestly isn't much else to talk about except its ability, which makes it immune to sleep or flinching depending on which ability you get on it. Annihilate is a beast of a Pokemon, and if you had to choose one Pokemon from the list to add to your team, we would recommend this one. Well, that wraps up our list. Let us know if we missed any Pokemon that you think deserve to be on this list, as well as if this helped inform you on which Pokemon you will add to your team. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed and share with your friends. With Scarlet and Violet's release, it's got us hyped to make great content for you and to be sure to stick around for when they release. Until next time, we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.